grievance with you.
Hit it.
I'll get to it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You have a grievance with Vaush?
Well, I do actually. I do. You just had to platform Jackson Hinkle. You just had to do it.
Oh God!
This is going to be his grievance with you.
I swear to God, man, he is like, and I know. I guess my question for you is: there's a lot of like imitators on stream services and all different things that people will do in order to garner clout, support, things like that. He's particularly egregious because he's just such a dickhead. But I'm just kind of curious from your perspective. What is the motivation? Like what is he claims that he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally for, I'm a populist, I'm this, I'm MAGA this, I'm communist. I'm just like, no, you're just trying to make money. That's what you're doing. And he parlayed having a debate with you, which obviously, you buried him, but he wants to claim that he was somehow victorious and like, oh, Vaush just didn't want to do this, he didn't want to do that. And why do so many people gravitate to that crap, I guess is the question.
Oh God, that's a really complicated. No, I kind of share this grievance. I think the big issue is, so he used to be like a big Hillary Clinton kind of guy.
Yes.
And people say like, oh, he's changed so much. I don't think he actually has. I think that he's always just believed in one thing, which is just kind of like pure power, just like the grift in its most absolute form. Like nothing else actually matters. Any belief he has to have that facilitates that is the right one to him. And as a product of that, like it seems shiftless from our side of things, but he's kind of like perfect for that because he's very sort of naturally spineless. I think a lot of people, especially young people and very insecure people whose lives aren't going very well, they don't, when they go online, whether you're talking about gaming or politics or whatever else, they're not really looking for like entertainment so much as they are looking for like a social avenue to validate their lives. And I think that people like Jackson are really good at providing that because he basically like shiftlessly dips in between 17 different iterations of, actually this is the correct politics and I'm the apex of masculinity. And if you disagree with that, it means that you're in the outside group and you're without worth and blah, blah, blah. I think it's just a way of like grappling 15-year-olds with their parents' money.
But you just wanted to chat with him, right? Like you were just like, you'll talk to whoever.
Well, he wanted to talk about the conspiracy theory that Assad never used chemical weapons against his own people. I did a bunch of research on like, oh yeah, the claims made by this one guy were totally like inaccurate. And I did a bunch of research on that. I was literally researching like the specific blast damage on a building to see if it corresponded to the claims that it could have been a like Moab that was dropped or whatever, like a big helicopter bomb rather than gas. I did all this research, and then I actually talked with him, and none of it mattered because he basically just like sat there and went, well, what if the official story isn't true for 2.5 hours? And it's pretty fun.
I obviously have, my doubts and I don't know what to trust. I think in terms of, there's like so little that we really know in terms of our government as far as what goes on domestically, foreign policy wise, we know significantly less than that. When I look at what's going on right now, regarding Ukraine, it's one of those situations where if you're going to be anti-war, then this isn't a case of saying, all right, I disagree with the way that the U.S. is involved with Ukraine, but that doesn't mean that you go and side with Putin. It's like, if the goal is to ultimately end this war, which is my goal, which I think is most people's goal, however quickly it can be done, then saying that, oh, well, I totally agree with, the side of, Russia and, everything about, Ukraine is they're all controlled by Nazis. It's this need for not to be contrarian. There's like a technical word for it. It's like you're a
contrarian.
Well, yeah, or an opportunist. You're looking to be. Well, even a contrarian, I guess, could be, one way of looking at it is to just say, well, whatever is the overall consensus, I'm going to do the opposite.
Yes, that is a contrarian.
So that I think is, and there's a real market for that.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.